How are you today? I'll be sharing briefly today, and I'll be talking about our call as believers. There's a scripture I want to read from 1 Samuel chapter number 3 and verse 1. It says, "And the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli. And the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There were no open vision." When he says the word of the Lord was precious, some other translation says the word of the Lord was scarce. It was rare. I mean, could that really happen? That the word of the Lord is scarce? I mean, it didn't mean that the synagogues closed down or people were not meeting in the synagogue. He says the word of the Lord was scarce. The undiluted word was not being ministered. The people were starved. Israel was in darkness as a nation at that time. Eli had children that were not walking in God's word. That were just misbehaving. And he wasn't even correcting his children. So the Bible says that at that time the word of the Lord was scarce. So you could have a lot of denominations around and the word of God could be scarce. Someone could find himself going to church like every Sunday and he still doesn't know God's word about his life, about his call, about ministry, about yesterday and tomorrow, the future. Let me read something else to you. I want to read from the NIV, 2 Timothy chapter number 4. It says, this was Paul talking to Timothy. He says, "In the presence of God and of Christ, who will judge the living and the dead, and in view of his appearing and his kingdom, I give you this charge," told Timothy, "preach the word. Be prepared in season and out of season. Correct, rebuke, and encourage with great patience and careful instruction." He says, "For the time will come when people will not put up with sound doctrine. Instead, to suit their own desires, they will gather around them a great number of teachers to say what their itching ears want to hear. They will turn their ears away from the truth and turn aside to myths." He says, "But you, keep your head in all situations. Endure hardship. Do the work of an evangelist. Discharge all duties of your ministry." He says, do the work of an evangelist. He wasn't even talking about carrying the name of an evangelist. It's not about carrying the name. He says, do the work of an evangelist. He says, discharge all duties of your ministry. He says, "For I'm already being poured out like a drink, and the time for my departure is near." Then he said, "I have fought a good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith." He said, "I have kept the faith. I've finished the race. I've finished my course." This was Paul talking. He kept the faith. In the midst of doubt, unbelief, in the midst of everything happening around the world, he kept the faith. I pray for you today that God's hands will be upon you and he will guide you to fulfill your ministry, that fire in you will continually burn. In the name of Jesus. You have a great day.